Well, hello and welcome back to the van. I'm down here in Newcastle in County Down for a couple of days. Just escaped with the van. Looks like we're going to get some pretty wintry weather over the next few days. So obviously we have the Mourne Mountain range down here in Newcastle in County Down. Now I've just arrived, just making myself some soup. It's a pretty gnarly day out there, and I think we're due probably from about another hour's time some pretty heavy rain. So I don't think there's going to be any photography today. Today was really just a travel day. So I'm going to make myself some lunch, maybe go for a bit of a mooch around the little town, and then probably go and head out and find a park up space. Now my park up space tonight will all depend on what the weather's going to be doing. I was planning on parking up a little bit on higher ground and then going for a bit of a walk tomorrow. A little bit worried that if the snow does come in pretty heavy overnight, that may sort of scupper me being able to move the van for a couple of days, which wouldn't be a complete disaster because I've got everything I need in here. But what I might do is, if the weather is going to be really gnarly, is park on lower ground and then use tomorrow as more of a hiking, walking day. But you know what? It's just great to be out and about. And in fact, I'm hoping that over the next couple of months, in whatever vlogs that I release, this kind of message gets through, that it's becoming less and less about the final image and more about just getting out there and just having a little bit of an adventure, be that in the van or just out walking or hiking. So looking forward to the next couple of days. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of light, but as I say, we have soup on the go. We have plenty of heating, plenty of gas, plenty of water. Should be a good couple of days. Right, soup time, I think. Catch up in a bit. I'm a little bit disappointed. Just been outside and it doesn't look to be that frosty actually. Now, obviously I'm at sea level here, right beside the coast, so it takes a lot more harsher weather to make it that frosty. So I'm still hopeful that as I maybe climb up a little bit, it'll maybe get a little bit frostier. Who knows? But right now, kettle's on, heating's on. Just about to get myself some breakfast, get ready, and then we'll go for a bit of a dander and seize what we can seize. So as I said in the van, very disappointing by the looks of things. There's just no snow on those lower. There's a little bit of snow on Donard, which is the highest mountain in Northern Ireland, but even that. Got these new gloves, Valaret, apparently the warmest gloves in the world. I'm still going to reserve judgment on that. They are photography gloves. Now I do suffer from pretty bad circulation, so I'm probably in the top X% of people who have the coldest extremities. I must admit I'm not overly impressed. Anyway, back to this morning. So I'm walking up the bloody bridge track, which is a route that can take you up to Donard. Obviously not going to go that far, just going to see where we go to, but disappointingly no snow on those lower peaks. Stupid weather forecasters. So there's loads of these gorgeous waterfalls as you walk up this way, but I'm ignoring them at the moment because I think actually what I really want on there is frozen, either frozen waterfalls or a little bit of snow on those rocks. So I'm walking on past them. But the reason why I kind of came up this side of the Mournes was because obviously we're more eastern, and the sun now, huge bank of cloud on the horizon, so I don't think we're going to get the sun at sunrise, but hopefully there's a few breaks in there. So yeah, so again, just mental note, I knew these waterfalls were here. I was hoping that there was going to be a little, even a light dusting of snow, or better still, some frozen, but no way cold enough for that action, so we shall wander on. Oh yeah. Oh, this is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Nowhere near where I wanted to be, but wow. Beautiful. I just get the camera out and take a little snapperoonie here. Yeah, why not? This is beautiful. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Oh. I think it's time to take off the old backpack. Wow, this is beautiful. What I really love about this scene here, now there's not a huge amount of snow, but just that little dusting with that lovely morning light. And it's just picking out just that contrast probably between the really cool tones of the snow and the warmer tones of the morning light. I was actually just thinking that on the way up here, the contrast of colours between those ferns that are still hanging on from the autumn and the cold, cold, cold winter sort of snow. I'm kind of glad I came across this little patch because, as you can see, there's only little tiny sort of dustings of snow, and it just so happened that I mean, I'd love to have been kind of up on one of the peaks this morning, kind of looking out towards the sort of eastern and central Mournes, but I just wasn't going to make it. So actually coming across this little patch of snow was very nice, and I started shooting towards the mountains, and there was a little bit of light on there, but I think this scene here just encapsulates, you know, the beautiful morning that we have. It's just stunning. Not too bad at all. The wind's a bit biting. Oh, so the sun just keeps kind of poking in and out, so I'm just kind of playing around with some of the sort of snow on the ground and stuff. Just, yeah, a couple of little waterfalls down there. Again, a little bit of a theme going on here with just that contrast between the warm tones of the sun kissing the various sort of bits of the landscape, and of course the snow. Woo! It's a little bit cold up here, but beautiful. Actually, I'm playing a little bit with sunflower coming in. Normally I'm trying to remove that sunflower from the image, but yeah, having a little bit of fun. Well, I think that's me done for the morning up here. Gonna make my way back down to the van. Oh, actually, I'm gonna stop and talk before I fall over. So make my way back down to the van, have a coffee, head into Newcastle, probably do a little bit of work, whatever, faff about for a bit, and then check the weather and head out again later today. Hope you've enjoyed this little short bimble up into the sort of foothills of the Mournes. Rather nice morning, all in all. And it's just, as always, it's just so good to be out. Absolutely beautiful. Haven't seen another soul. Oh, right, back down we go. Thanks for watching. I'll catch up again soon, probably from the Mournes. See you later. Bye bye.